Hello, in this video I'm going to be demonstrating the gestational age assessment for the newborn. So I'm going to have washed hands. I would be doing this assessment likely during the newborn exam, not taking the baby away from the parent an additional time, and have them on a warmed surface so as not to stress them as much as possible. I'm going to first assess the baby visually. So for physical maturity, I'm going to be looking at the skin. And for this baby, they have some cracking and peeling of their skin, but no vessels are present. So I have my Ballard score sheet here, and I have a pen. And so I'm going to mark these. For this baby, I would mark at a 4. And then assessing for lanugo, I'm going to look at the baby's back all over. This baby is mostly bald, doesn't have much lanugo. So again, I'd give this baby a 4. And then I'm looking at the plantar surface of the baby's heel. This baby has 2/3 creases on his heel. You can kind of see there. So for this, the baby would get a score of 3. I'll feel the baby's breast buds, and these are raised about 4 millimeters. So again, baby would get a 3. I'm going to look at the baby's eyes and the baby's ears, and the eyes are open. The ears have stiff cartilage and good recoil that just flaps right back. So that baby's going to get a 3 again. Then assessing the genitalia of the baby for the male infant. This baby has both testes descended, and the scrotum is prominent with deep wrinkling and rugae visible. So this baby would get a 3 once again. If this was a female infant, the labia majora is covering the smaller inner lips, the minora, and the clitoris is covered as well. So I can't see anything but the outer lips visually unless I'm separating something. So this baby would get a 4. And then I'm going to add up the score here, and the score was 20. And then we're going to move on to neuromuscular maturity and testing the infant. The score is from -1 to 5. So I'm going to be looking at my sheet here and judging how this baby looks in comparison. And again, scoring this baby. So I'm going to observe his posture, and this baby is laying fairly well flexed, not incredibly flexed, but not limp and flaccid. So I'd give this baby a 3. Next, I'm going to test the square window of the wrist, aiming to flex the baby's hand down to the forearm. In a real baby, we don't have to do it quite so hard. For this baby, the post-dates baby is going to be touching the palm of their hand to the forearm. This baby does not touch quite all the way, so I would give them a 3. Next, testing the arm recoil. I'm going to hold the baby's hands up by its head like this for 5 seconds. And then I'm going to let go and see how quickly the baby recoils and flexes his arms. This baby had a ready recoil with good flexion, so I would give this baby a 4. Sorry, baby. Next, we're going to look at the popliteal angle. So with the baby's hips flat on the surface beneath him, I am going to lift up his leg, hold beneath the knee, and see how far the knee flexes. In the preterm infant, it's going to go pretty far down, and the knee won't be very flexed. In the term infant, it's going to stand pretty straight. This baby has about a 90-degree angle here, so he's going to get a score of 4. Next is the scarf sign. I'm going to be looking to see how far the baby's arm goes across to the midline. So with the baby's shoulder against the surface, I'm going to assist in moving it to see how far the elbow goes across the arm, and it doesn't even make it to the midline. So this baby would get a 4 again. And then the last component is heel to ear. And as described, we're going to test the extension of the baby's leg to see how far it naturally reaches to go towards the ear. And this baby meets resistance about here. So I would give this baby a 2. So the score for neuromuscular maturity would be 16. 16 and 20 is 36. So 36 on our scale here. Well, 35 is equivalent to about 38 weeks gestation, which sounds about right for this baby. So I'm going to keep that in the birth records and explain the score to the parents, ask them if they would like a copy of that, and hand the baby back to its parent.